Welcome back to another video. We are going to talk about sums of radicals today. So when we add different radicals, how they can combine and simplify, etc. So we're going to take just some examples to explain this. Suppose we have square root of 45 minus the square root of 20. So first thing I need to do is I need to simplify each of these radicals individually by splitting them up into their components. So it's 5 and 9, 3 and 3. I have a pair of 3's which will come to the outside, and then I have 5 and 4, 2 and 2. A pair of 2's will come to the outside. So I can take the 3 out, the 5 stays in. I have 3 root 5, and then I can take the 2 out, and the 5 stays in, so I have 2 root 5. 3 root 5 minus 2 root 5 is just 1 root 5, so that's just root 5. Suppose we have 7 root 3 minus 3 root 7. Now you may be thinking that these look super similar, but really they're not like terms, right? Because they have different radicals that cannot be further simplified. So it's not possible to simplify this any further, yeah? Because root 3 and root 7 are so different. So not possible to simplify. So you may have problems like that. Suppose I have square root of 75 over 2, and then minus the square root of 3 over 2. So 75, I'm going to do this off to the side. I have 3 and 25, and then 5 and 5. A pair of 5's will come out. So this is going to be 5 times the 3 stays in. So it's going to be 5 times rad 3 over 2 minus 1 rad 3 over 2, right? That wasn't there before, I just added it. And then, so then I have left 4 rad 3 over rad 2. And I have to get rid of that rad 2 on the bottom. I don't like it, so I multiply by rad 2 over rad 2. And then I get 4 rad 6 over 2, and then the 2's cancel, right, in the 4 and the 2. And I get 2 rad 6 is my final answer. Again, pause the video and do that more slowly. These are pretty basic problems, so I'm just going through them rather quickly. But if you need to go back or pause and try it yourself, that's fine. So we have rad 3 times rad 12 minus rad 24. I'm going to split rad 12 up into 3, 2, and 2, and then 24 into 3 times 8, 2 times 4, 2 times 2. Okay, so I have a pair of 2's in that second one as well. So I'm going to take the pairs of 2's that I have out. So I'm going to have rad 3 times 2 rad 3, and then minus 2 times rad 6. And then I'm going to distribute that rad 3. So the rad 3 distributes across, so it's going to be 2 times, now just 3, because rad 3 times rad 3 is 3. And then rad 3 times rad 6 is rad 18, right, which is 9 times 2. 18 is 9 times 2, so it becomes 3 rad 2. So I get 2 times 3 minus 2 times 3 times rad 2, which is 6 minus 6 times rad 2. So then I have another example, and I'm going to make a major mistake in this, so I'm just going to fast forward through it. But anyway, I have rad 3 over 8 times rad 3 over 4 plus 2 over rad 3. So I'm going to distribute the rad 3 over 8 to everything. So the tops there in the first term become rad 9 over, I'm going to split 8 times 4, which is 64, or sorry, not 64, 32, back into 2 times 16, because 16 is square root. Now here's where I make my mistake. I didn't actually distribute the rad 8. I realized that I just kind of left it out. Okay, so we're going to redo that whole thing. Now, if I add the rad 8 there, I see that on the bottom, I see that rad 3 and rad 3 are going to cancel, so I cancel those first, and then I'm just left with 2 over rad 8, which is the same thing as 2 root 2. Right, a 2 comes out and a 2's left in. So then I'm just left with 3 over 4 rad 2 plus 1 over rad 2, okay, which I can multiply by 4 over 4 to be 4 over 4 rad 2. So that I have these common denominators, and I end up with 7 over 4 rad 2, and then I'm going to multiply top and bottom by rad 2, so that I end up with 7 rad 2 over 8. Yeah, because 4 rad 2 times rad 2 is 4 times 2, which is 8. We're going to do another problem where we have the square root of 6x plus the square root of 2x over a square root of 3, etc., etc. Anyway, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the radicals that I don't like by multiplying by rad 3 over rad 3 and rad 2 over rad 2 to each of those individual terms. So I end up with rad 6x over 3 minus rad 6x over 2. And then I'm going to give everything a common denominator. So the first guy needs a 6 on the bottom, the second guy needs an extra 2 on the bottom, and the third guy needs a 3. So I end up with 6 rad 6x plus 2 rad 6x minus 3 rad 6x over 6 is equal to 5 rad 6x over 6. And that is my final answer. Good luck on your homework and have a great day.